Another day, another box score watching episode. We're at episode 37, 37th day of the NBA, and we had some really good games today in this 4-game slate. We start off in Toronto as the Raptors defeat the Mavs, who have been really struggling lately. I also had a video about that, and let's get right into it. One thing, of course, before we get into it, if you enjoy basketball content, if you just enjoy having fun talking about basketball, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts about today's games, what you want to hear about. Leave a like, subscribe. Stay blessed, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's safe. And thank you. We now jump into the video. With the Mavs losing to Toronto, they are now 9-9 as they're dropped to 500. And Nick Nurse did his usual Nick Nurse thing with his defense on Luka, especially down the stretch when they just wouldn't let him essentially have the ball to do anything, and his teammates couldn't capitalize on anything. They couldn't do anything against a 4v3 defense. They were just bad. And half of it, I think it's coaching, because there have been some baffling decisions from Jason Kidd throughout these games. There obviously have been horrible play from the role players, as we've talked about in the video before, and they just need to be better. I don't know what's the solution for the Mavs, as I've said. Luka 24, 7 and 9 still was pretty solid. Dorian Finney-Smith at least had a good game. Dinwiddie still had 15 and 7, but everyone else pretty much played bad. For Toronto, they got Fred VanVleet back, and he was really good, even though he was 7 of 18 and not as efficient. He made those when they needed it, the momentum ones. He had 26, 6 and 7. He made 9 of 10 free throws, and he was really good. Then Chris Boucher, not 22 points, 13 rebounds, 10 of 19 from the field. He was really good. OG Anunoby, sensational down the stretch. He made all the clutch shots. And just a good win for the Raptors, who are still a little banged up, missing obviously their best player in Pascal Siakam. And they were missing Scotty Barnes today, and they get a huge win. They are now 10 and 9, continue to be really solid. Next up, we had the Rockets winning on back-to-back nights as they blow out the OKC Thunder. The Thunder have been really bad defensively these last, not couple of games, it's been like past 2 weeks, I would say. And they've been struggling. They leave too many shooters open, just too many easy shots for the oppositions, and they've been getting destroyed like that. Sometimes the offense is good enough to help the defense out in a bit, you know what I'm saying? Just the offense evens out the defense, but it's not sustainable. Shea was really good today, 32, 3 and 3, and it didn't matter at all. The starters were otherwise really bad. Josh Giddey and Shea have some weirdly interesting net ratings without each other, and it's something to look towards too. But at the same time, it's probably good they have those numbers right now and they can figure it out. But it's really simple, since Josh Giddey can't really play off the ball, right? And Shea has to have the ball. It's really weirdly dynamic. Shout out Aaron Wiggins with 15. Houston gets a good win. Jabari Smith looks back on track. He's been much better, 15 and 13 today. He was really good, and his threes have been fallen. Şengün 21 and 19. He was sensational today. Jalen Green 28 and 9. What a solid game from him. He was 6 of 6 from the 3-point line before he started, taking heat checks. And overall, the starters were just sensational for Houston today. Garrison Matthews building up on yesterday. He had 11 points in 18 minutes. Positive stuff from Houston as they keep competing, keep being in the Wembanyama lead. Just love to see it. Love to see them compete. Next up, we had King James in his return, in his second game back from injury. 39, 11 and 3 as the Lakers defeat the Spurs and are now 7 and 11 and are looking a lot better. Even though obviously the schedule has been really soft for the Lakers. They played 3 times against the Spurs, who have just been the worst team in the NBA these last 3 weeks. And they obviously will have a tougher schedule remaining, but it's good they pick up wins where they have to. They're not blowing these games like they were last year, so that's a good thing. AD didn't play today. LeBron 39, 11 and 3. Even though his defense was really bad, it doesn't matter, since they won the shootout. Dennis Schroeder is getting more into shape and just feeling good on the basketball court. He had 21 and 6. Russ still good off the bench, just doing some positive stuff. Austin Reeves has been sensational these last These last 6 games where the Lakers have been good, he's been really good. Wayne Gabriel has been a positive revelation for him. And some positive stuff, they look better. We'll have to wait and see how they look against, really good oppositions. But with LeBron finding his shot, 7 of 12 from the 3-point line, and AD being dominant, as long as they do play like that, should be much better than what we've seen, right? Hopefully we get to see that more. And with the Spurs, Keldon Johnson, 28 shots, 26 points. He's been really struggling. Devin Vassell, I've been impressed more with him lately. And Trey Jones, who had 23 and 12. The starters were really good. Jeremy Sohan had to even an injury, which is sad. And hopefully it's nothing major. I've not read anything. Zach Collins had that flagrant foul where Russ started bleeding, so there was something, and he has been quite literally good for the Spurs when he's played, but yeah, that was just Zach Collins is a weird guy to me, but Warriors fans know with Clay and Zach Collins, right? So a good win for the Lakers. And then we saved the best for last as the Suns defeat the Jazz on a weird end to the game as they move to 13-6, and the Jazz have been, skimming down to probably regressing to the means, right? And they're still a really good team. They're competing for the playoffs 100% as they just weirdly fit together, right? They have a lot of guards who can create for themselves and for the shooters, which essentially are all centers with Markkanen, Olynyk. Obviously, Malik Beasley is not a center, but you know what I'm saying? And it just weirdly fits together. Really good, still good stuff from them. They were really unlucky. They didn't foul late with 26 seconds to go, as the Suns wasted all the 24 seconds of those 26, and then they got the rebound, and the Jazz lost. So that was a weird one, but otherwise it was a back and forth game, really fun, high tempo game. Jordan Clarkson, 22, 5 and 5, he was good. Colin Sexton, probably his best game of the season with 20 and 5, he was really solid. Malik Beasley needs to shoot better, but since I got him in fantasy, he has not been as good. Of course. THT, 10 points, he was okay. And just a tough loss as the Suns. Ayton, sensational play from him, probably the best game I've seen him playing, 29 and 21. He was clutch down the stretch with the rebound. Mikal Bridges, 16, 3 and 2 on 7 of 10. Devin Booker, who has been really struggling, 8 of 27, he was really bad today. 27, 11 and 7 is good stats, but if you watch that game, he was bad. Cameron Payne also was not good today. The bench was pretty solid. Damian Lee, Ishvan Wainwright, and Jack Landale were all really good. Damian fucking Lee has been awesome for him, and it makes me sad. I'm jealous. And Ish Wainwright, great stuff from him. Shout out to the Suns. And that about does it for today, right? We had 4 games, really chill slate. And today we have early games, and I can't wait. We have the Nets against the Blazers early on here it's at 9 p.m, which is perfect, man. I can't wait to sit down and watch the Blazers against the Nets until my Warriors play, which is even on our Czech national TV. I can't wait to watch that. The Warriors hopefully beat the T-Wolves, are now over 500, and it's gonna be all fun and lovely, and tomorrow I'm not gonna be sad. Pacers Clippers, also a fun one. Hawks Heat, also a fun one. Grizzlies Snakes, maybe, since it's in MSG, it could be fun. And Celtics Wizards, maybe, and Mavs against the Bucks. Some cool games. We'll see if Luka plays. I'm not sure since it's a back-to-back, but he'll probably play, right? It's not like he's old and my Warriors like. But I'll be here to cover it all tomorrow, and hope you have a blessed Sunday. Shout out to everyone. See you all tomorrow.